We do want to switch gears now, though, to Oscar nominee Colman Domingo and his husband Raul producing their first feature film together, a body-swapping thriller called It's What's Inside. Take a look at this clip.
While we're playing the game, anyone can guess who is in whose body at any point. If someone correctly guesses who you are, your photo is pinned to your body and you lose the round. If someone incorrectly guesses, then they have to reveal who they are, and they are out of the round.
But what's to prevent someone from lying?
Okay, intense. Colman, Raul, welcome. Good morning to both of you. It's so great to have you
Here.
Thank you.
We're going to get to the film in just a little bit, but for the foundation for all of this, we got to get into your love story. Colman, we did an interview, I think, a year ago, and this was so fascinating to me. 20 years the two of you have been together.
Yeah.
It was what, outside of a Walgreens in the Bay Area? You crossed paths. It was meant to be. Tell us how it happened.
Like that. You tell me.
Well, it was a very different time. It was about 20 years ago, right? So I was just walking into the Walgreens and he was walking out, and we basically looked at each other, but we didn't get to speak. And so I posted a misconnections ad, very innocently for him, and then he found it.
That was like on Craigslist.
Like
On Craigslist, yes.
It's very old school, really.
Oh my God.
And you went like, almost looking for it?
I went, because I couldn't stop thinking about this interaction for like days.
universe.
And literally, I went to Craigslist. I thought, maybe I'll post an ad. He posted it for me.
Oh,
Wow.
We met up 3 days later, and we've been together ever since.
Amazing. And now, and you partners in life, now you're teaming up in working on this film together. Tell us, obviously this is a dark thriller. It's got some fun, some mystery to it. Colman, what was it about this that made you want to get on board with the project?
Well, this is Greg Jarden's feature film debut, and it's really about body swapping. It's about our culture. It's a hot, young, sexy cast as well, and we thought it's a lot of fun. And so the things that we're producing with Edith Productions, it really fell in line with what we wanted to do. We wanted to tell very unique stories that can be fun, that can be interesting, that it can have a lot of heart, that can make you think. And so I feel like it falls in line with what we're interested in.
incredible. Well, we have a little surprise, a question from your cast. Here it is.
Hi, Colman and Raul. Okay, so we wanted to ask you, who would you swap bodies with for a day?
Ooh, Raul. We'll start with you.
I think that would be former German Chancellorette Angela Merkel.
Oh, wow. Really?
Hey, you shocked him.
I don't know. I just feel like it would be nice to know what it's like for her,
That was a good
Especially
answer.
now that she's done.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And
Colman.
mine would be any one of the members of BTS, the Korean pop group.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, because they have like 700 million followers, something ridiculous, like 75 million followers. And like usually when we're on red carpets and they get out of the car and people are losing their whole mind.
Yeah.
Like what is it like to be?
Fanatics.
They're fanatics, but also they're incredible performers and they're just like charismatic. I'm like, what is it like for you guys?
The fashion connection, too. I feel like it maybe.
It's a fashion connection,
right?
too. They always kill it.
Yeah.
So, Colman, you sat down with Whit about a year ago, you said, ahead of this year's Oscars when you were nominated for your role in Rustin. It was a great chat. And Whit mentioned something that didn't quite make the cut. Let's take a look at that.
He felt bad for me since we're going to be there for 5.5 hours. He's like, I'm going to bring you coffee. And I said, I'm going to hold you to that. If you show up empty-handed on that red carpet.
Okay, we're going to be watching for that moment.
Exactly.
That moment.
Guess what? He not only
I
showed
don't
up
know if you
empty-handed,
even
he didn't
remember
even
that promise.
He didn't even show up. So what happened?
It was so busy. It was so busy, and your head's all turned around because of the Oscars and everything. But
Sounds like an excuse.
Because of the Oscars.
But I knew I couldn't leave you hanging because I thought I'm going to
so
bring
now
you.
it's a belated cup of coffee?
This is for you.
Oh, come on
it's
now.
early morning on a Saturday, and
I'll take it. I'll
friend.
take it.
See, I didn't forget about you.
You know what's funny is that we actually saw you get delayed on the red carpet. And so you were racing to get into the theater.
Oh, yeah.
And then our show went
They
off
were
the air.
pushing me in.
We'll
So it
forgive
really
you.
was
This is
crazy
what-
for that.
It is crazy. It's a lot of energy and enthusiasm. You don't even know who you saw, who you didn't see.
Yeah.
But I knew that I needed to bring you a cup of coffee.
It was quite a night. Well, I appreciate this, belated or not.
I made it myself.
Of course you did. But let me ask you, before we go here, what's next for you guys?
What's next for
Some
us?
big projects coming
we have
up.
a film that's out right now called Sing Sing that we also produced that we're very happy with. It's about the rehabilitation of the arts program at Sing Sing Prison. It's a really heartfelt, beautiful film that we've been just getting out there in the world, that A24 produced. And we also have, I'm actually moving on to we're shooting right now. I'm actually prepping. I'm shooting, directing an episode of Tina Fey's and Steve Carell's new comedy that I'm also starring in as well,
Wow.
called Four Seasons, and Raul shadowing me. Again, we work together at all times. You
So
know.
you're busy.
Yeah,
a
we're
lot.
a little busy, and we have a film, and I have a series coming out next month called The Madness on Netflix, which premieres on my 55th birthday, November 28th.
Which is also
Coleman,
Thanksgiving.
Coleman, we don't have
Wow.
enough time. We didn't know you at these many things.
Exactly. They stay busy, and it's so great to have you in the studio
Yeah.
too. And
Gio's so upset he missed you.
right, because I mean, you know Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy.
We've got a whole family connection here. Coleman, Raul, thank you so much. Best of luck with everything. We appreciate it, and thanks for the coffee.